Okay, everybody, welcome back for another episode of Master of Command. Today we're going to be continuing our HRE Kreis Contingent playthrough. It's been a while since I played. I had all of the videos that have been uploading, I think, since last week. They were all pre-recorded, and I just had them dropping every couple of days. So it's been a while since I played. I need to do a little refresher on our doctrines for sure. Yep. Uh, okay. Cool. We've got some really neat stuff in here. And then I know we need to raid another settlement in order to get the Regiment of Renown here, and we need to dismantle 3 more slums to get our doctrine that will increase our melee uh, at the expense of our accuracy. So I think what I was going to do is I was going to come along this road here and hope that there was a village to raid, and then I was going to try to fight this encamped army, I think was the plan. And I feel pretty good about our army. I think we're feeling pretty strong, so I'm not all too worried. Do I want to keep these guys field artillery versus upgrading them to veteran artillery? I mean, I would take a small combat efficiency debuff if I do that. In fact, let's count out our combat efficiency because it's 0.5% per unique regiment. So we've got 0.5, 1, 1.5 because these guys are the same, 2%, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, and 4, 4.5, 5, 6, or sorry, 5.5. I gotta remember we're counting in half point increments. 5.5, 6, 6.5. We already have a Kreis Grenadier unit, so that's 6.5, right? Where we're at. And then 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5. These guys don't count. 10. And we could boost a little bit more when we get our Regiment of Renown. And then what I would do is I would get rid of the Saxon recruits. I would disband them. And then we would muster up some other unit. And the other unit would have enough veterancy to upgrade into something. And we would get another unique unit. Which I believe would bring us up to like what? Either 10 or 11% combat efficiency. I don't remember. But the question at hand is, do I upgrade these guys? I think I will not. I think I'm just going to let them reach level 9 veterancy and not stress about upgrading them. Because let's see, I mean, they get a boost of 10 to their reload, and they get a boost of 5 to accuracy. They get a boost to stamina, but between the half a point of combat effectiveness and just all the stats that they would lose upon upgrading, it would take some work to get them back up. So I just don't know. I think we'll just leave them. Okay. So let's get back to the task at hand. Let's continue on down this road. Hope that we find a village we can raid, and then fight this encamped army. And let's go ahead and force march. Do we have really good horses? We've got good horse here. Excellent, excellent. And then you're just basic. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the food then. the food and the pelts. And we can keep on moving down here. Gosh, there's no town to raid. That's okay. Let's come check out this fort. I kind of don't want to do this because it's a very well fortified. We're gonna have to break through the redoubts and then try to take down the walls, and it's gonna be a pain. It's gonna be a pain. Do I have grenades? I do have grenades, but maybe this is something I can come back to later. So I might end up coming like over here. Maybe we hit up these slums, like go like... Maybe we come over here and we go like boom, boom, and then come over here and come back, swing back down. Maybe. Okay, let's just keep force marching. Let's fight this patrol army, which is quite sizable for a patrol. We've got a lot of Hanoverian Grenadiers. Okay, it's like all Hanoverians. Yeah, it's literally all Hanoverians. That's cool. Let's see. Let's see how they're set up over here. A bunch of Hanoverian Grenadiers on this side, and a bunch over here too. So I wouldn't say that they really have a strong or weak side of this line. They all seem fairly strong. I mean, I guess this is the slightly weaker side just because the guns aren't as good. You have a basic Soul here, a basic land pattern. So let's go ahead and put our Saxons on this side. So Saxons and probably our 2 Württemberger Grenadiers. And then we'll have... Well, let's also figure out where we want to set up. Maybe we set up so that we have artillery over here on the hill. Probably these guys, since they have canister. And then our other guys, we can just position wherever. Maybe maybe I situate these guys like right behind. And then we can have the Lighthorns somewhere down the line, and these iron howitzers somewhere down the line. And then, let's see. So let's do that. Let's get our... Where are our Grenadier? Here we go. Here are all of our guys. Come over here. You be over here. We'll take our Bavarians and put them more over here. And then in our reserves, we will have... We'll have these guys. in reserve here. You guys will be in reserve over here. And let's put our Palatine Grenadiers here and our Palatine Veteran Musketeers over here. And then let's divide up the cavalry. Perhaps I'll have you two over here. You can flex as needed. Our cuirassiers will be definitely here on the edge. Let's see where our general is. I don't know where to put the general. We'll figure that out. And then supply train here. And we'll try to occupy a position along this fence line, hedge line. Along the hedge line here. And stopping here. Maybe using the hill. We'll see. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. So our Bavarian Musketeers have a range of 151. They are slightly outranged by the Hanoverian Grenadiers. Oh wow, these guys have got really good range. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and get you guys up on the hill, and you guys too. And we'll pull the Bavarians up. Maybe I have them sit back a little bit and then move forward. Yeah, just getting everyone situated, getting everyone moving forward. Okay, I think that's everyone. So let's get these guys spread out. Bring our Tatar cavalry off to the side a little bit. Get you guys going. Okay, looks like they're going to give us the time to set up, so I appreciate that. We'll use that time in order to do so. And let's actually pull the cuirassiers off to the side, because what I want to do is I want to break these Hanoverian Grenadiers pretty early, and then have these guys load up on buckshot and then start working their way down the line. Let's move up just a little bit with that artillery, and same here. And we'll take one shot and then switch to canister. And we should be reloaded by the time they are in range. Okay, artillery's open up. Here, let's swing wide a little bit more here. Not sure what these guys are up to. Okay, let's keep track of what's going on. These guys are in a little bit of trouble. I'm gonna go ahead and charge in over here. Hold your fire for a minute. Okay, you guys hold your fire. Switch to buckshot. Everyone come back. Let's see what's going on over here. Cuirassiers are getting shot. They need to pull back. You guys can fall back. And now we have an answer for this Hanoverian cavalry. Speaking of answers, I wonder what these guys are up to. Okay, you don't need to do that anymore. You guys can move forward a little bit. And then wait for these guys to come in just a little bit more. And let's open up fire. Cool. Let's work to get on that flank a little bit more. You can switch over to round shot. You can hit them. Let's bring our cuirassiers out. And let's charge in. You guys don't fire anymore. Let those cuirassiers do their work. Yeah, and then keep chasing them down. And let's start to bring you guys out. Let's get you guys into a position here. Hold your fire. And then let's knock out this cavalry. Very nice. And you guys come in. Let's let them get off their buckshot. And now we can charge in. Hold your fire. Hold your fire. And we should have them. Excellent. That was a good warm-up battle. And let's pick up the money and ammunition. We'll be able to restore our casualties. Looks like we got an upgrade over here. For our line brigade, we could give them the better reload speed. Yeah, it'll hurt their stamina, but that's not too bad, I think. And we got excellent cylindrical ramrods that we can give to our Bavarian musketeers. These guys could use ramrods, so I'll give them that. We've got Delft carbines, which nobody really needs. 10 and 13. Well, they are better in melee than our Potsdam carbines. So let's do that. Yeah, that gives us a little bit better melee stats on them. You guys both have Charlevilles, which I'm fine with. Okay. And we'll give them the better horse. Reload and ammo consumption. We can definitely hand this off to someone, I'm sure. Yeah. This guy. Good for you. And let's open up a slot here and give that to you. We can sell that. Sell that. Sell this. This is marginally useful for our cavalry, so I will hold on to it for the moment. We can sell that. We can sell this. Pocket Bibles are good to give to our line. Does anyone just have like a normal Bible? You've got a good one. Okay. Are there any kind of lame items that I could switch out? Haversack's a little lame. I might switch that out. Yeah, let's do a switcheroo here. Oops. There we go. Potsdam carbine. What do I want to do with you? I don't know. I guess we can just hold on to it for now. These guys don't really need the spontoon, so I guess I can take that and give them the haversack. And then I could open up a slot here, but what I think I actually want to do is go to the town and see if they have any interesting items to buy. So let's do that. Let's buy up the manpower. real quick. Let's take a look at the staff college. They've got regimental marksman, which is good. They've got a really good holiday treatise. This is also not bad for artillery. Stable, they've got heavy sabers, basket hilts. How are the cavalry looking? You're using a dragoon sword. We could do better than that. And you're just using a good heavy saber, so we could also improve on that. And then the foundry. I could upgrade my little iron. It's not little, it's a 10-pound howitzer, but I could upgrade that into like a Shuvalov or a bronze 12-pounder. These guys eat a lot of ammunition. 60 ammo consumption. And then if you give them canister, it's like 1,000,000 ammo consumption. What to do? Well, you do need an upgrade, that's for sure. These other guys I can wait off on, but I do want to give you an upgrade. Excellent tobacco, excellent coffee, excellent coffee. Basic tea, we can definitely do better. Good tea, basic tea. Let's buy up the tea. I'm gonna forego artillery for now, so that we can get our teas upgraded. So let's give you excellent tea, and they've all got excellent tea. So then let's go for the Bavarians, maybe. There. And then these teas can be sold off. Uh, 30%, 45, 45, 45. So I just need one more large limber chest. Let's go ahead and make that purchase. And sell off these things. Nice, this can be sold now. Large cartridge box, I can put that on somebody. Oh, you both have buckshot? Oh, that's fascinating. I didn't realize both of you were buckshot users. Cool. Yeah, okay. So what I think I'll do is I'll buy this guy and this guy. Sell those. And then I can give you the marksman, give you the ammo consumption reduction. Although for now I might... Here, let's give you that just so you can get more veterancy gain. And then let's give you the marksman for now. And let's buy the holiday treatise and give that to you. And now we can sell that and sell this. And I don't want to raid this city just because if I get a bunch of money, I want to be able to visit the cities and use them, although I do question if I would ever come back to Frankfurt. I might not. Well, maybe we still do a loop around before coming back here. Yeah, I don't hate that idea. Let's just keep going. Look for a small town to raid. Come visit this outpost. Yeah, we'll give them a bunch of food, sure. Here, let's come check over here. Doesn't look like there's any small town, unless it's like right on the edge. I don't need another artillery regiment. So let's come visit these slums. We'll do this one, and then come up here to this one, I think. Let's just see if there's anything around. Doesn't look like it. Sure, we can sell off lots of provisions. And then come over and visit these slums. See if there's anything around. No. Rig the game, give me the money. And I might as well just like force march up here and then come down. So let's force march to these slums. Oh, there's an encamped army. Okay. Yeah, let's delay the HQ. Yeah, get our melee damage, sure. Let's pay a visit to this outpost real quick. And take a little bit of everything. And then I think we can force march over here and have that battle. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And maybe I just muster for a little bit, maybe see if I can get a free unit to increase our combat efficiency or effectiveness. But no dice, it would seem. So let's come check this convoy. Yeah, delay the HQ some more, love that. And then let's go ahead and fight them. Make sure that I feel good before we go into battle, but I think we are good. Wow, these guys have surprisingly low morale. Let's give them this treatise just so I feel a little bit better about their morale. They'll do slightly better in melee. And then let's fight. Let's see what we're up against. Oh, 2 Coldstream Guards, British Foot Guards. Oh, there's so many Highlanders. But I mean, you know what? It's okay though, because I just got that melee doctrine, so we should be doing even better in melee than we were before. I was gonna say this makes me a little bit nervous with all the Highlanders, but we'll have really good melee stats if they do want to get into melee with us. Okay. Let's see if we can find a good position to set up. Oh, this river makes for a really good defensive position. I know that's a favorite place for me to set up. These Coldstream guards aren't even that good in melee, so we might be able to just... We might just be able to run in and like take these guys out with our cavalry or with a heavy infantry unit. Because I know they're going to tear us up with that accuracy. Wow, they've got really good morale too, jeez. Okay, they will be a little bit vulnerable in melee. They should be taking 15% extra melee damage. Got Hessians. Only 3 units, that's not too bad. They've got a little bit of artillery. Nothing too frightening. Yeah, let's go ahead and set up our Bavarians on the wing here. Yep, Bavarians, and then we'll do our veteran musketeers, our Kreis veteran musketeers, I should say, Saxons, and then our other guys, yeah, with our Württembergers. Okay, and then this side's more dangerous in melee, right? They've got a lot of Highlanders. Over here they have Hessians, which are strong, but it looks like the middle and then this side of the line will have a lot of Highlanders. So maybe I will go ahead and put our Kreis Grenadiers over here, with our other Kreis Grenadiers also coming up to help out. I'll put our Palatine Grenadiers, when I find them, over here, and then our veteran musketeers over here. And then I would love to be able to set up our 12 pounders on the hill here and use canister. That would be fantastic. And then everyone else we can just kind of put wherever. Maybe I put these guys here, and then our Lycorns will march over to here. Next up, the cavalry. Let's definitely keep the dragoons ready to flex as needed. And then we'll put the Saxons over here. And I kind of want our Imperial Cuirassiers and our Tatar cavalry over here. General, you'll probably be needed here. Yeah, okay, I feel good about this. Alright, let's go. Let's get you guys, like, on the back of the hill, if possible. I might even move the Saxon musketeers over here, because I think we'll have a lot of guys down here. Dragoons will definitely be supporting here. Let's start moving and see how that looks. Or maybe I keep you guys back a little bit. Okay, yeah, get you guys up here. Then let's get the Saxons. Dude, maybe like this? No, that's gonna block off too much of the artillery. Oh man, let's get everyone else spread out. Here, set up. Okay, very nice. Switch you over to canister now. Where's our supply train? Here we go. Let's definitely have the general over here. Oh shoot. Yes, let's get everyone spreading out. Let's turn a little bit here. Here, maybe we step back a little bit and try to get them to come forward some more. How are we doing over here? After this round of canister, I think I will charge them. Okay, let's get in there. These guys are in trouble. Okay, let's just pull them back for now. I know we have Hessians. Let's pull back here too. This is interesting. There's our general. Bring him up here. Are there these guys coming back? They might come back, so let's take them out. Crouch in here. Turn over here. Let's knock these guys out. Switch you back to round shot. Are you guys like still getting shot? Oh my gosh, I didn't even see these guys. Oh no. Our Saxon musketeers are just getting destroyed over here. And those guys might be lost as well, just because I wasn't watching them. Yes, everyone chase down. You guys don't need to. Our poor Kreis Grenadiers, but at least they didn't shatter. Speaking of, here they are. I was like, where are my Tatars? After one more shot, I'm just going to send you guys in. Okay, so now we just need to wipe out the artillery. I'm really hoping these musketeers aren't dead. Really hoping. But I'm not holding my breath. Okay, yeah, they did get wiped out, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and take the money and ammunition. As for a doctrine, Prisoner conscription is effective, but we can easily generate more manpower with the muster thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Romer Monate. Goodbye, Saxon Musketeers. Let's go for Bloodthirsty. That's a good cavalry trait. And now what I need is, let's muster for a minute. Okay, they gave us a land milits, but the land milits, I could just turn them into Kreis Musketeers. But what I would really like is a like elite, not elite, but a Saxon recruit. So let's go ahead and force march our way over here. There's a patrol. Gosh, what do I want to do with this land milits? Do I actually want to turn them into Kreis Musketeers? Or Württemberger Musketeers? Maybe a Württemberger would be better. Yeah, you can take excellent Charlevilles, and I'll give you this Delft, and sure, a Spontoon, and I'll give you good tea. I'll give you that. We'll give this excellent cavalry lance to our Tatars. We can get rid of the boots, I guess. They'll be a little bit slower, but oh well. Give them that. Give them the heavy saber. And then you guys, we can give this good saber, and we can sell off these dragoon swords. Excellent water bucket. Does anyone need an excellent water bucket? It doesn't seem like it. So we can sell that, sell that. Oh, we did get an excellent tow worm. But I think I like the elevation screws a little bit more. Excellent half gators. Here, you can take them. And then maybe you guys, I will have that. $25 and $30. How do Saxon Musketeers compare? 25-25. Okay. So they're a little larger, but the Württemberger has a little bit better stats, actually. Okay. So then from here, From here, I think we just fight. Right? These grenadier units are a little hurt, but I don't think I'll need them. Yeah, I'm sure we can fight this, I'm sure I can fight these guys. Maybe we do, like, beat our drum for a turn. Nope. Hanoverian Grenadiers. A bunch of British Light Dragoons. And 1 Dragoon Guard. Oh, nice big hill to sit on. And some fortifications, not fortifications, but like fences. Some cover to sit on. They don't have any artillery. Sure. Let's go ahead and... Who do we need to kind of sit in the back? The Saxon Grenadiers. Palatine Grenadiers aren't looking super hot. Everyone else seems okay. I know I have a Kreis Grenadier unit that we should probably sit in the back a little bit. And maybe these Grenadiers as well. Okay. That still leaves us with a pretty sizable line. Let's go ahead and take our 2 Bavarians. And we'll put them on this end of the line. We'll take our land millets and we'll put them there too. If we can find them. Our land millets friends, here we go. And then we'll put these guys on the line. I know they're not really kitted out to be line infantry, but we're kind of in a pinch here, so we're just going to put them there. So you and you and you and you will make up our line on this side. And we'll have the Tatars support over here, with you guys supporting the line in case we get charged, or if we see a good opportunity to charge in. We'll get up on the hill, take advantage of that, and I think we're ready here. So artillery, definitely come up over here. And then other artillery, same with you. Better musketeers march out to here. You guys it's over here. Support here. Maybe I send... Maybe I send these guys over to help. Let's send these 2. And then our Saxon and Kreis Grenadiers will have here. Land millets, come over here. Yeah, you're moving out, good. Good, good, good. Okay, and then you guys will be supporting here. General, move forward. Supply train. Also, and losing those Saxon musketeers is a little bit of a setback, but it's not the end of the world. Maybe I'll put the Imperial Cuirassiers over here. Man, that's crazy. 202 melee. 164. Where's our other Kreis Grenadier? 172. And 202. That's awesome. And yeah, I did give them the cavalry lance. They're up to 132 charge. Jeez. Okay, yeah. We're gonna be just in reserve. Ready to get into the fight. I'm gonna send the Württembergers over here. Let's get unlimbered. Let's get unlimbered. And unlimbered. Yeah, if they just want to shoot, that's fine with me. Yeah, let's move all you guys up just a smidge. Maybe I even park you guys behind behind these fellows. Or what the heck, man? We gotta get those numbers up. Or do you guys not? There we go. Okay, let's start forming up over here. Let's get you guys into a line. Wow. Absolutely devastating. Okay, let's get you guys up there now. Let's try to knock out those grenadiers. Yeah, we're hammering them. Excellent. Swing the dragoons out and these cuirassiers since their cavalry is moving over here. Let's get our land millets a little further up. Our Württembergers are in a lot of trouble. Not like a lot of trouble, but they are a little low on morale. Okay, they're getting kills, that's good. Their dragoons are swinging over. Maybe... Yeah, let's bring the Imperial Cuirassiers over here. Let's get you guys... Okay. Charge in. Charge in. And then charge in here. And charge in here. Yeah, destroy those light dragoons, please. You chase them down. You guys come over here. And let's see what happens with these light dragoons. Did they turn around? No, they didn't. Okay, let's knock out these dragoons. How are you guys doing? Okay, you're racking up a decent amount of kills. I want these guys to get more kills, so we're not going to end the battle quite yet. Let's pull you guys back. And then, oh, no, we got some good stuff here. Okay. So now let's go ahead and take the veterancy and provisions, because I really want to upgrade those land millets. Yes. So now we can make them Württemberger Musketeers. Cylindrical ramrods we can give to these guys. Things that we need to sell, let's see. I like you guys having the cavalry pistols. No complaints about that. Maybe... an extra coffee. We're definitely gonna sell the bad one. We can sell off the great coats, right? Because we have better... Yeah, we have great coats on everyone here, and then you guys all have good melee items. Yep. So then... land pattern. The land pattern is probably a little bit better than the Delft, not in terms of range, but in terms of everything else. So let's give you that. We'll hold on to the Delft. Oh, the Tula. Oh, I didn't even realize you guys were using Delft. I thought you guys were using something better. Here, take these Tulas. You'll be a little bit better in melee. Double canister. Maybe I save that for these guys if I turn them into Shuvalovs. Right, cylindrical ramrods. I need to find someone to give these to. You guys have excellent ones. You guys could use better ones. You're good. You have just iron ramrods. I don't mind giving you guys cylindrical ramrods. Here, let's give our Saxon Grenadiers some ramrods. And cavalry pistol. Who's more? 15 versus 7. We can give you the cavalry pistol, I guess. We can sell the cheese. We can probably sell this coffee. The spontoon. You guys already have one, right? Yes. But here, let's give you an excellent one. And you guys can just have a basic one. And I need to go raid this town so that I can get some better stuff. We can also check the quartermaster. There's 2 excellent Tompions, which you could use one, and you could use one. Anything else? Good gunner implements. You're good, you're good, you're basic, and you're basic. Anything else of note? Excellent basket hilt broadsword. So this is 1616 and this is 1814. This heavy saddle might be better. Yeah, the heavy saddle is good. So maybe I'll take that. Or 2. And let's sell off some things here. Cool. Let's get these heavy saddles switched up. So you need one, and you need one. These can now be sold. There's 2 excellent teas here. An excellent grape shot. Good earthworks. Excellent cartridge boxes. Let's see. 2 excellent teas. I'm pretty sure we need them, right? You could have a better tea. And you could. I think these guys all have excellent teas. Yep. You have... You just have a basic beer, huh? So let's buy an excellent beer, an excellent tea. Let's get those switched out. I need one more excellent tea. There we go. Those can be sold now. I don't think I need these crosses. Like, are they marginally useful on our melee units? Yes, but I definitely don't need the basic gun pick. I don't need another elevation screw. So I can certainly sell that. I don't need another toe worm. So those I can sell. don't think I need this Neustadt carbine. I'll keep these carbines for now, just in case. Okay. So I know I could use at least one Tompion. Do I need two? Yes. You need a Tompion. Oh, you have no gun tool at all, it would seem. So yeah, I do need both excellent Tompions. And I can sell off these things. So let's give you excellent Tompion, and then you an excellent Tompion, and you can have a Tompion. And you guys could use a Tompion too, sure. These guys are maybe. These guys are maybe to sell. I really wish I had better axes. Lastly, there are some chevaux de frise here that I could buy. They all have excellent chevaux de frise. You've got excellent earthworks. You have nothing. One of you I'm going to get rid of once I get my regiment of renown. But maybe I buy both of these chevaux de frise. And I'll pass on the earthworks for now, but the chevaux de frise are good. Okay. With that, I think I will raid town. I don't think there's... excellent greatcoat, actually. Which I could switch out here. Or switch out for that. Here, okay. Let's do that. Boom, you get an excellent greatcoat. And you guys get a good greatcoat. And now this can be sold off. And let's raid this town down. And raid it down after I buy up a little bit of manpower and some food. So let's burn it down. Sure, notify the headquarters. No, don't do it again, I was just kidding. Okay, now we've got our Fusiliers. We got a few more goodies. Let's swap you guys out with one of our Grenadier units. Probably this guy, since he's not as high leveled. And let's take off all of your items here and give it to them. So take these good pontoons, take these excellent half gators, take the excellent buckshot, take chevaux de frise, take this coffee. You guys had what, Neustadts? Maybe I'll give you guys this Delft instead. And maybe one more slot, and I'll give you a chevaux. Oh, you already have a chevaux de frise. I'll give you this nice Wilhelm the First treatise. And we can definitely sell that. Definitely sell that. Maybe we What is this one? 40 compared to 40. Here, let's switch you. And then give you guys this little baby ammo cartridge box. We have excellent boots. Does anyone need excellent boots? No, not exactly. Okay. So the other thing I need to do is I need to disband one of these Saxon recruit units and then drill for not drill, but muster for another recruit unit that I can upgrade and get another half point of combat effectiveness. But for now, let's force march over here. Visit the slum. Sure. We'll sell off our stuff. Let's take a look around. We can come visit this convoy real quick. Let's take the money and ammunition. And then we'll come visit this slum, and then maybe yeah, we'll fight the encamped army, I think, and then come over here and make some purchases. Oh, nice. Okay, nothing impressive there. An excellent heavy saddle, which we could put on these guys, so I'll take that. And we'll do a switch. Oh, also, yeah, you need an excellent. You need an excellent horse. Do I want you to have a Hanoverian horse so you have even more accuracy? What's your reload? I could. Sure, let's do it. Just for the heck of it. Yeah, we'll give you the Hanoverian horse. We can sell our steppe horse. Oh good, excellent shepherd axe. It's also a good blanket in here. Oh, and another excellent greatcoat. Yeah, let's buy up both of those. So those guys are all excellent. Here, let's give you an excellent. And probably this good blanket too. Okay, they're all outfitted with blankets. You guys all have blankets? Blanket. No blanket. Here, take a blanket. But I think we can sell the good greatcoat. Oh, and the shepherd's axe. Yes. There we go. A good spontoon. Is anyone using less than a good spontoon? Doesn't seem like it. So I could probably sell those two off. And maybe I sell off like these muskets that I'm not using. What else? This bronze 3-pounder we can sell. Yeah, I'll sell our cross pendants. everything else I'm gonna save for the moment because it still might be useful at some point. I do want the good cylindrical ramrod, and the excellent Tompion is probably good. Let's see how much I can sell all this stuff for. Okay. So we still turn a profit. Here, I'll give you guys the cylindricals and the excellent Tompion. These guys both need something else. So I need to look to give them something. They both have gun tools. They both have ramrods. They both have rations. They both have ammo boxes. Definitely could get a better treatise. Maybe get them a good haversack. I don't know. Oh, they need Bibles. I can buy them Bibles at some point. Maybe we take away your haversack. Give you a good gun pick. And then what do I do with this Tompion? I mean, these guys... No, these guys could use it. Yeah, let's take off that treatise and give them the accuracy boost. And then... let's, Ooh, excellent beer. I think we could... we can use it. These guys could use excellent beer. So boom, excellent beer. Everyone should have excellent beer now. Except for you who have spirit rations. What if I give you good beer instead? How does that make you feel? I'll just leave them with the spirit rations. I feel like they don't have a lot of men to be duking it out in melee anyway. And with that, I think we've taken everything that we need or want from this town. So we can go ahead and burn it. Nice, we got good blankets, excellent half gaiters. How are these guys? They could use a better blanket. Yeah, let's do that. And let's force march over down to these slums. Sure, sell off the provisions. And then I think we force march down to this encamped army. And we fight them. We take the money option and come up here and see what all we can buy with what we have. A lot of unexplored territory up here, so maybe after fighting them and coming here, I then work my way over here and see if there's anything good. Okay, so let's march on the encamped army. Check and make sure I feel good about my guys here, which I think I do. There. Now I feel a teensy bit better. Let's go ahead and get in here. Let's look at what they've got. Royal Horse Guards, Dragoon Guards, Highland Grenadiers. They've got a lot of Highland here. Some Brunswickers. Okay. Hessians. Okay. So I definitely need to keep an eye out for the Hessian cavalry. The whole reason we lost our Saxon musketeers in that other battle is because I lost track of that cavalry and they came in and took out my Saxon musketeers when I wasn't looking, so we need to be mindful of their cavalry and what they are up to. Okay, so they've got veteran foot over here along with some grenadiers. And they've got the Brunswickers, which I'm not too concerned about these Brunswickers, except for these guys that have excellent Jaeger rifles. I do want to eliminate them pretty quickly. But generally speaking, the Brunswickers don't really bother me too much. I think this is going to be like the tougher side of their line. So yeah, okay. I think I'll do what we did before. Put our 12-pounders up here with canister, and then just kind of be in a line over here. So let's do that. But I think I will spread out our artillery a little bit. Let's take our Bavarians and have them over here. Our Kreis veteran musketeers here, Saxons here. And then let's go Saxon Grenadiers here in the middle with our Württembergers here, our Fusilier boys here. These guys aren't, they've got Jaeger rifles, that's why they're not too strong in melee. Yeah, so we just need to run through these guys really quickly with our cavalry, which I will do with our Tatars and our Imperial Cuirassiers, with our Saxons in reserve and our Dragoons in reserve. Ready to help as needed. And, okay, this is going to be their stronger melee side, so let's take, yeah, our really good Kreis Grenadiers, put them over here, and then we'll have our secondary Kreis Grenadiers here, our Palatine Grenadiers we'll have kind of here in the middle, and then our Palatine Musketeers over here. Okay, and I think we're ready to go then. So let's get up on this hill, let's move forward here. Saxon Grenadiers here. Württemberger Musketeers here. Fusiliers here. These Grenadiers in reserve for now. That cavalry in reserve. You guys forward. You guys forward and forward and forward. General here in the middle for now. Along with our Saxons. Let's swing you guys out wide. Let's play our Dragoons over here. They have artillery? They do. Okay, so these guys are dangerous. Definitely don't want to be in. Oh my gosh, they've got such long range. Let's get into line. Just because I don't want to get blown up by their artillery. Spread you guys out some. Spread you guys out a little bit. Spread you out. Let's move you up just a tad bit. And then I'll unlimber you. You guys are perfect. Okay. Where is our supply wagon? Let's bring him over here. Okay, lots of Jaegers in the middle. Not like lots, but Jaegers, I should say, in the middle. Switch to canister now. Don't bother shooting those Jaegers. That's not a high priority target. Same with you guys. Hold your fire for now. What do these guys have? Just normal old Potsdams. Here, let's move quickly just in case these guys do want to charge in. Get ready to react to the Highland Foot. Nice. Here, let's move you guys over just a little bit. Those Jaegers are done. Dude, let's just switch to buckshot. And let's bring our Palatine guys over here a little bit more. Okay, wait for the veteran musketeers to absorb the charge, and then let's go. Okay, they look to be done. Here, let's charge these guys in the flank. Hold fire for now. Let's get our dragoons rearranged. Okay, their cavalry is over here. Just doing things. Saxon Cuirassiers, you're too far up. Fall back. Here, let's actually bring you back on the line. Let's get you turned here. These guys, yeah, I was like, those guys will do a lot of damage with their buckshot. Let's bring my general over here. And you guys can start to move like that. Dragoons can probably come take out that artillery. Let's charge in here, and then charge in here. Okay, good job. You guys all come back. You hold your fire. Wait for that Hessian cavalry to come up. You work on rallying them. Okay, open fire. Come in. Where are my dragoons? Here they are. Okay, and then walk up some. Did the general get sucked in? Okay, I was like, who wound up in there? Okay, then charge in. Actually, it looks like they've got a number of units that have rallied out there. So let's go meet them. you guys are racking up kills. That's fine and dandy. Let's hold your fire for a minute. Okay, open fire. Just kidding, don't open fire. Okay, now open fire. Well, that went a lot better than my first battle against an encamped army. Let's take the money and ammunition. We still have a lot of stuff to buy up. Let's do one reroll here. Ooh, better reload. I also like Pillager, but this would have been useful to get earlier. Since we're running out of time before the HQ comes, I'd rather go with Loading Drill since this gives us a little bit more effectiveness in combat. Okay, let's sort out the things that we can sell, which is all of these things. Buck and Ball is interesting. Buck and Ball is interesting. Maybe, dude, honestly, maybe the Dragoons I could give the Buck and Ball to. Or like the Bavarians. Here, first of all, let's give you a Bible. Sell that, sell that. Give you a better full gator. A light socket bayonet we can definitely switch out. I don't need the medicinal herbs. I've got so many carbines. I probably don't need these shooting carbines. I probably just need like the melee carbines. I will keep those muskets. I would like to use this Buck and Ball. I would. Dude, maybe I can give it to the Fusiliers. Just because I'm probably less likely to get into buckshot range than I am buck and ball range. Whereas these guys, I mean, they're tearing it up with their buckshot. I love it. Maybe I'll give you guys the buckshot, but then what would I take off? The stamina? I like the stamina. I like all of these. Maybe not maybe the large cartridge box. So then they'll go through ammunition faster, but I mean, it's fine. Which leaves us with a cartridge box that I need to hand off to someone. What are you? Okay, let's do that. And then let's go to town. Let's come up here to Dillenburg. Oh, a field army is coming after us. Very nice. These Württembergers, I could give them... This excellent Soul isn't bad. Because what is it? 27 accuracy, 41 reload, 150 range. I definitely need the better bayonets. I definitely need to buy those. These better treatises would be good. No artillery foundry. There are some Bibles. I don't know, that field army is somewhere over here. Just doing field army things. But let's definitely... Because these guys you just have like a normal old socket bayonet, you have a normal heavy. We could definitely get some better melee stats on these units. So let's definitely buy that. I mean, all of these things are useful. All these things we can sell. So let's give you this excellent light socket bayonet. You guys can have an excellent socket bayonet. You guys can have the excellent heavy. So now you're all pretty well equipped. Let's make sure our Bavarians are well equipped here. And here, you guys for sure get a normal socket bayonet. And then everyone else has like a normal bayonet, is that right? Yeah. So we could probably sell these off. So let's now look at... Let's now look at treatises over here. Ooh, that's a good one. Reload and move speed is good. Charge move speed isn't bad. So let's do those three for sure. I can put them on line infantry. I also like the reload and move speed. Okay, so let's give the excellent. Yeah, let's give this. You've got a basic one, right? So I'll give you a good one. You guys, we can give. And you've already got a good one, so you don't matter so much. I don't mind you keeping this treatise for now and just trying to rack up some more experience. You guys don't need it. Here, let's give you guys... Do I have any more good treatises? No, they're all just the basic ones. So let's give you the fire damage and accuracy one. I'll give you guys the good bland treatise. Okay, you've got reload and move speed, and I'm gonna give you the reload move speed treatise as well. What are you? Charge and accurate. Charge at the cost of accuracy. Charge move speed is good. This is, of course, very good. Maybe I buy both of these. And then I can give you this. And the excellent I'll hand off to you. Oh, and we can do better than the Delft. I can buy a Soul musket for you. That would be better than the Delft for sure. Here, let's buy this Soul. And sell off our bayonets. Give that to you guys. Yeah, we've got some excellent bayonets in reserve. We also have these treatises. Reload and move speed is... Well, you guys already have... I like this on you more. Could give it to these guys. These guys need a Bible. Are there any Bibles here in the town square? There are indeed. So here, let's give you a Bible. Yeah, all of them have treatises. These guys do not have treatises. So I could hand them some. These guys are good. Were there any interesting... No. I was gonna say, were there any interesting, like, staff here, but there are not. Oh, this is good too. Because I just gave you one, right? Yeah. So I can buy another. I didn't give it to you. Nice. I'm happy with that. And then I have all these treatises which can be used, but they don't need to be. I've got a random smattering of other items as well. So, let's see. I know I want to muster for a little bit and try to get my replenishment back up before that field army makes contact. Is there anything here that I want to sell? Probably the blankets, right? Because everyone's got blankets here. These guys have blankets. I'm not going to worry about these guys having blankets. So I can definitely sell off the blankets. And... I have so many riding boots. I can't give anything else, so I'm not gonna worry about you getting riding boots. There's nothing here that I would switch riding boots for. You could get riding boots. There's nothing here that I would switch, so I can sell off all but like one pair of riding boots. Okay. Looks good. And then let me muster and walk away a little bit. And I think we'll probably finish this episode with this battle, and then when we come back for the next episode, we'll finish the campaign then. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. A lot of foot in the middle. A lot of foot. And then this is definitely the weak side of the line. It's only got two good units. The middle's pretty mediocre, and then this has like what, six upgraded units. So let's go ahead and go ahead and put our strong units on this side. We'll get our Bavarians here, Kreis, better musketeers. And we're gonna set up probably like on this hill and then along here. And then on this end, Saxon Grenadiers aren't doing super hot. Maybe I put our Palatine guys out there instead. Yeah, actually, these guys all got kind of messed up in that last battle, I guess. I might need to put my my guys here to work. Yeah, you guys are good. Good here. Good here. Okay. Let's... Oh, where's the artillery? How do I want my artillery set up? Oh, I could easily put my 12-pounders over here. And then... Yeah, I'll have you here, and you here. Okay. Let's do that then. So you get up on this hill. You guys get on the hill. You guys come here. Okay. You guys march up to here. You guys march up to here. Alright. And they do have artillery. Do any of them have long range? 500, that's pretty good. 606 is pretty dang good. Let's see, are they able to fire on us? They will be. They will be able to. So let's start spreading our guys out. Actually, don't be that far forward. Okay, their cavalry's still sitting back. It hasn't taken a lean to one side or the other. Okay, what if we hit this foot and then maybe we can splash the artillery or that cavalry if we miss? Let's start swinging these guys out wide a little bit. Maybe I move you guys forward a tad bit. Switch you guys to buckshot. Heck, let's get you guys turned out this way. This is looking a little gnarly. Let's spring out some more this direction. Okay, they're shattered. That's good. Let's get a reload in. Switch you over to Buck and Ball. Come back over here, make sure everything's okay. I turn these guys. We'll reload and we should destroy them. Let's start working our way over to the cavalry. Let's call our dragoons back. Shoot. Okay, good. That actually worked out. Bring back our dragoon. You hold your fire. For now. And get ready and knock them out. Fire when ready. How about here? Don't just get destroyed, please. And let's run out a little bit before charging in. Okay. Got plenty of money there. We'll probably take the money option. Money and ammunition. And then basket hilt hangers are good. We can switch them out for those. Yeah, so let's give you excellent. And maybe we switch out our surgeon here and give you those. We can sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell this. We've got good Chevaux de Frise, which we might as well give to you guys because you do end up getting into firefights. Okay, so these are items that we can all sell. Let's go ahead and switch these guys because I want you to have a Shuvalov, and you guys, I don't know, we'll figure something out. If I can sell all of these, let's come over here. Is there anything else worth buying? This is okay, but I don't love it. Cover bonus and max range could be useful for these guys. So maybe I will buy this excellent engineer. And we'll give it to our veteran Bavarian. Actually, no, let's give it to you. Let's give it to you since you have a little bit lower range. So let's bump that up some. And then... is there anything else at all? Bibles are useful. Yeah, so I'll probably buy the Bible. Yeah, let's do that. Everyone's got excellent beer. Yes, excellent beers all around. Excellent tobacco. Yeah, so I don't need any more rations. We're good on rations. Let's just buy that. There's no quartermaster. There is a powder house. There are excellent chevaux de frise. So let's do that. And let's give them a Bible since they tend to take a lot of morale damage. These guys are all good for now. What if I give this guy a chevaux de frise, just so that if I put him up in canister range, he takes a little less damage if he gets shot at. We can always switch that out. Okay. So now I think we're good. I think we have everything that we need here, and we can go ahead and burn it down. Quartered musket. Do I want to give, like, these Fusiliers quartered musket versus buck and ball? Or even like our Bavarians, our veteran Bavarians, give them quartered musket. Okay, here's the thing. I need to save up for better artillery, so maybe I shouldn't buy the quartered musket, even though it would be pretty interesting. So let's hold off. Let's actually disband a Saxon recruit. Sorry, not an Imperial recruit. We want to keep the Imperial recruit. Disband this Saxon recruit. Okay. And then let's muster here for a minute. Try to generate a new recruit unit. Okay, very nice. Honestly, Imperial Amulets works because we don't have another Imperial Amulet. So now we've got a whole bunch of different units here. I'm not going to get rid of them because even though they are bringing down our combat effectiveness, I want to keep them in reserve just in case I do lose a unit. But we'll keep these guys Imperial Amulets, and now we can raid this city. So we're just going to raid it down. Yep, generate literally everything. That's fun. Okay. I think we have excellent heavy saddles all around here. And we have better limber chests, so we don't need that. We've got good greatcoats, which none of them need. Can sell that, sell that, sell that. I can bleed these guys for manpower. And then I think we just march over here. Come visit this city, see if there's any artillery that I can buy. I'd love to run into another army, but if we see another army, I am going to save and we'll end there. Yeah, let's just take both of them. And then we'll force march our way over here. Let's take the cannon. Oh, this is pretty cool. I'd love to do that. Let's take the cannon. See if we get something interesting. Oh, which we did. Which we did. Okay. Can I compare these? I can. So the Brummer is better in every category except for damage radius. No, it's equal in shot damage. Damage radius is a little bit down. Ammo consumption goes up, but accuracy goes up, range goes up, reload speed goes down. So yeah, let's give them the Brummer. So now these two can function as canister units. Boom, double canister. And maybe I swap them. Maybe I give you the double canister since you have longer range. And then I give you the normal canister. And now I can sell that 10-pound howitzer and sell these things. That was a pretty awesome snag. Let's then maybe work our way over here and then up and then back to give ourselves maximum time to like find money and then spend it here. Even though items are going to cost more here. And they cost more down here as well. So let's come this way. Here, let's come to this outpost. A fieldwork item or a cannon. Fieldwork, it should take our wooden stakes. Cannon, it would take this. So let's give them the wooden stakes. We'll get one less item, but this is cheaper. Okay, ramrods are okay. The tow worm we can sell. The ramrod I can probably find someone to give it to. Like these guys. These guys could use it. So let's take away the half gator and give them the ramrod. Okay. All right. And then let's force march our way up here. Let's take a look around. Face a tough enemy field army. Yes, I do want to do that. That gave us an extra Kreis Grenadiers unit, but we don't have the space for them, so I guess they just, I don't know, go into the ether. They're just lost forever. I'm not really sure. In any case, we found another army to fight, so I'm going to save. We'll fight them in the next video. There was also a patrol over here, so I'm thinking we fight them. Maybe muster to increase replenishment, march along, fight the patrol army. We'll generate a lot of money, so then we can force march over here and maybe try to buy some last things before the HQ comes at us. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. It's good to be back. As always, if you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.